Ever notice that when you're listening to music or movies in a room, some vantage points sound a lot better than others? The ideal listening area is called the sweet spot. When you're in that spot, you'll hear the most precise tonal balance, stereo separation, detail, and imaging. In other words, sound exactly as it was intended to be heard. But when you move outside of the speaker's focus area, or off-axis, things start to sound different. This has to do with the way drivers and sound waves behave. The higher the frequency, the more directional the sound. In a typical speaker, tweeters reproduce the more directional high frequencies, while mid-range drivers and woofers handle the less directional low frequencies. Because they're more directional, tweeters play a critical role in defining the sweet spot. Many traditional tweeters can over-focus, projecting higher frequencies in a narrow beam. Think of a flashlight versus a floodlight. A narrower focus means a narrower ideal listening area. If you aren't in that sweet spot, you aren't getting the full experience. We've made possible a more welcoming sweet spot with our Pinnacle Ring Radiator tweeter. The tweeter's pointed waveguide directs the dispersion of very high frequency sounds, delivering ultra-clear, crisp highs without unwanted coloration, as well as a more consistent listening experience throughout the room. In addition, the tweeter's sealed, damped rear chamber tames resonances for crisp, detailed highs that aren't blurred or colored by distortion. Optimized waveguides improve dispersion and response. The copper cap reduces inductance and flux, extending high frequencies and lowering distortion. That means sounds are more airy and in the moment, and dialogue sounds crystal clear. And because the Pinnacle Ring Radiator tweeter can produce frequencies that extend past 40 kHz, far beyond the limit of human hearing, it can reproduce the extreme sonic detail in today's high-resolution music, movies, and video games. It all adds up to an immersive, lifelike sonic experience for everyone in the room.